what do you think about cramming session that we have with DSA versus development? Because development is much more exciting for me, at least. Who wants to study founders, who wants to develop something their own. I think so. Development is something I find exciting. I think so. Other people might find DSA much more exciting. What do you think?
For me, I think it's not about the excitement, it's about the requirement, for example. So I will give you a very good example how to relate with this. A lot of companies don't require data structures to get into a company, but a lot of other companies does it, like Google, for example, they do it. But if you think about from their perspective, where people are start criticizing why data structures are important, look around from the Google perspective. Let's say somebody is in a developer relations and they have to build something which has to be scaled up. For example, let's say Android engineers, it's Compose. It was built from ground up. You want data structures to make a certain thing quite efficient, right? You cannot just start building things which is not efficient enough and you just build it. And later at the stage, you start understanding that what we decided was wrong. You should at least have certain perspective, certain clarity of why this is needed, right? I'll give you the example of Compose because this is tackling a lot of users. Now, Compose is just one library which is being used by, let's say, Airbnb. Any company you think in some way or the other, they're using it. So now that scales to millions of people. If somebody does not understand how data structures are, I don't think, and this could be controversial, but I don't think everybody will understand how this proficient example is working out, right? So hence I think, and it's totally justified that Google wants data structures to be their core. They judge you on that. And because they are building a solution that is going to be used by millions, even billions, that's something there because they're providing other companies a solution. But let's say some other company which does not require to build solutions from grounds up, right? Any other product you think. Data structures needed for them, maybe, may not be, but that should be more of a development perspective. But companies building on a huge scale, I definitely think data structure should be there. Personal experience, I don't enjoy data structures, but do I hate it? I would not say no, because at some point or the other, you know the necessity after working on a huge scale that why data structures are important. When I was initial ages, when I was building in startups and stuff, I did not like data structures, and I was a very a good advocate of saying that data structure should not be needed, the only judging criteria. And I still stand by that point that data structure should not be the only judging criteria, but it should one of them, definitely.
I agree. I tend to agree.